Hello, I want to talk to you today about value stream mapping. Are you failing to achieve the key results you define for your business or organization? Do you understand the reasons why? What's the problem you think you're trying to solve? Slow growth, time to market, a lack of innovation and creativity, or your inability to control costs? The list goes on, but these are not actually the real problems. These are outcomes or the results of decisions you're making, the things you are doing, and the way you're doing them. Value stream mapping helps you understand how you do what you do. Let me ask you a question. Do you know how you do what you do? Think about that for a moment. Sure, you know what you do, and you probably know why you do it, but do you actually understand the end-to-end process of how you do what you do? That's why you need to learn and apply value stream mapping. Unless you truly understand how you do what you do, you'll continue to implement tools and frameworks that consistently fail to solve the real problems and often do no more than to highlight how bad the actual situation is. Until you recognize the problem that you need to solve, there is little point implementing solutions. I often talk about work as imagined versus work as done. The idea that you think you know how you do what you do versus the reality of not really understanding the details of how you do what you do. Unless you're like a Toyota chief engineer who has spent their entire career doing each and every job required to build a product or service, then there will be many aspects of the way you create value you do not fully understand. And in fact, few people in your organization truly understand the end-to-end value creation process. Remember, if you can't see it, you don't know what you need to fix. Most companies are designed in vertical divisions we often refer to as silos, and these become islands of disconnected effort. Few companies can create end-to-end value in this way, as value flows horizontally across many departments and work groups that are independently controlled and managed. And this leads to stagnation, the state or condition marked by a lack of flow, movement, or the development of value. The delivery of value in an organization is defined by the term value stream, and wherever there is a customer, there is a value stream. And the word stream is no coincidence, as this is a metaphor for flow, and in this context, the flow of value. A value stream consists of all the steps, both value-added and non-value-added, required to complete a product or service delivery from beginning to end. Concept of cash, as the adage goes. The concept of mapping a value stream, which means to visualize it as a map, was developed by Toyota and is known as materials and information flow analysis. It is important to understand that we are not just visualizing the flow of products or services and any related materials moving through your system, but we're also uncovering and understanding how information moves through your system. Huge waste or non-value-added activity is hidden in these flows of information. The interactions with various computer systems, as well as analog flows for endless approvals as we navigate compliance and governance processes and ensure data is stored and replicated over and over again. And don't forget the flow of information back from your customers. That's what we call feedback. How long does it take you to learn from your customers? Mapping your value streams is a fundamental lean approach to understanding how you do what you do and what it costs you to do what you do. Only when you truly understand this can you seek the tools and techniques to improve how you do what you do, something we often call the future state. And the true aim of value stream mapping and future state design is to develop a simple system to produce the value you seek to create. Why make a complicated system to do the same thing? Value is cross-organizational, but most companies only apply optimizations to the teams that do the work, rather than looking at a system as a whole and seeking to apply holistic improvements. This results in a sub-optimization of the system. A value stream contains all the people, machines, technology, and skills needed to complete the end-to-end product delivery, and not just the people with tools in their hands. The whole system must be optimized for the flow of value. The theory of constraints defines a constraint as anything that prevents the system from achieving a better performance measure towards its goal. Some of those constraints are imposed upon us, such as legal, regulatory, or other mandated rules that constrain the way we do what we do, but in the main, we create our own constraints. The most common are bottlenecks we design into our systems that restrict the value of flow and prevent us from optimizing value delivery. This also drives up costs and adds complexity to the way we work. We create endless handoffs and needless bureaucracy in how we deliver work, and we constrain the system in its attempt to maximize throughput. And as a consequence, those outcomes you seek, those key results, fail to materialize. So you blame the system and buy yet another framework. What if I offered you a free 20% increase in capacity? What would you do with it? Spend time on innovation and creativity to become the next disruptive innovator, like Tesla? Or maybe increase the output of your organization and see that growth materialize? Now that's just a hypothetical and somewhat rhetorical question, but this is what value stream mapping enables as it uncovers your non-value added ways of working. Finding that lost capacity and capability, which then translates into an ability to deliver value more rapidly, to deliver higher value with reduced costs, and maybe that increased market share you so desire, hopefully through innovating in your context. I look forward to seeing you soon as you learn how to apply value stream mapping in your organization. Thank you.